Hi all, it's Alan Vukas, and today is Tuesday, February 27th, and I'm here having some coffee this morning as I pull some oracle cards today. This is something I do every day. It's part of my daily practice, and so that means it's time for me to have a conversation with my friends this morning, to have a conversation with you. So every day I take some time to access my intuition so that it can inform my intention and actions for the day. And I do this by asking myself the question, what do I need to know today in order to be in alignment with my highest good? I operate from the assumption that life is truly working out my highest good, and that the desire that I have within me is for good and more good. And so since life wants it for me, I want it for myself, then what do I need to know today to be in alignment with that so that I can have that in my experience? So intention and intuition, using that together as sources of direction and information for my life, then in bringing this into action, an authentic life, baby, an authentic life, living from the inside out. So I'm using the deck that I've been using for a while, Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. I am looking at some other decks. I was actually in communication with an Oracle card author. I'm going to be doing some interviews, releasing some interviews here very soon. So stay tuned in for that, as and bringing some new decks into the mix, and inviting you to take some peeks and some of the good stuff that's out there. You know, if you are on our YouTube page or our Facebook page, would you go ahead and take a moment just to either like the video or subscribe to our channel, or like our page on Facebook, Cards, Coffee, and Friends on Facebook. If you like that, then you can be sure that you are updated and notified of as we release new material. And as I said, there's some new things that are in the works, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. So let's go ahead and get to the card for the day. The card that I drew today, I was number 28 out of the Wisdom of the Oracle. 28, it is building blocks. And I actually pulled it this morning in protection mode. I had someone send me a message and said, "You need to check your decks. You get too many reversals." And what does it mean when it's reversed? Well, in this deck, as Colette has said in classes I've taken with her, and I am in a class with her right now, this deck, she refers to that not as a reversal, not as either something moving away or something being taken away, but it's protection. She refers to it as protection. Rejection is God's protection. So what protection messages many times can indicate is that there is something that is needing to be removed out of the way in order for me to have the full message of the card. That there is a not that there's a block, but that the message is actually stronger. And I find many times, I love the protection messages. But let's just take a look at what it says in the guidebook. So here on the card today, building blocks, there is a goddess on top of this. It almost looks like Tetris. These cubes are coming down. The elements of life are coming down, and she's assembling them as needed and building a foundation of the building blocks of her life. And here we see the flag. The flags, again, are just sort of an announcement of there is something new that is beginning. There's a beginning. There's a new phase that is going. So let's read what the essential meaning is. And this is number 28. Always read the guidebook. Always read the guidebook. You might have a meaning automatically what it is, as I did, and I'll share that with you in a moment. Specifically for me, I got my intuition, but always read the guidebook, because there's something else that might be right outside of our current perspective. But there's something more that is needing to be known. So the essential meaning is strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. So if this card was upright, some of the messages would be you need to, your focus needs to be on the foundation you're building upon. Take a look at what you're building. But let's see what it says in protection with the reverse. It says here, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you've entered in is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You'll be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. The message today in Building Blocks in Reverse is that you have a strong foundation in your life already. This is not about that you're needing to build a foundation. You already have within you a dream, a vision, a goal. You already have, there are people in your life that love you. You may not be aware of it. There are opportunities that are all around you. Life is conspiring to support you. But there might be thoughts that we have in our consciousness. There might be thoughts and beliefs that we have about ourselves and the world that are actually standing in the way of us enjoying the foundation that we have in our place. Today, in this 24-hour period, today is a day for rigorous honesty. It's time to upgrade your consciousness. Life is beckoning you and calling you forward into the next level of your evolution. And so what is needed is to remove the parts of that foundation that don't support you into this next level of becoming. So be honest with yourself today. Take a look at the areas of your life that are working and celebrate those. And take a look at the areas of your life that aren't working so well, whether it's in your relationships, your health, your work, your time or money freedom, your emotions, your spirituality, any area that is working, but maybe not exactly how you want it to. Get honest in that. Is it still a match? Is where you're at today, who you are today, or who you are becoming, is what you're currently engaged in supporting that journey? If not, it's time to have a conversation with yourself. It may be time to have a conversation with others, to be honest and to upgrade your consciousness, believing in yourself, believing in the possibility, believing in the blueprint that Spirit has already in mind for you. It exists within you. And as we get rid of the rotten, any parts that don't serve us, we make room for the new to be replaced. Just like her, the goddess, be a goddess today on top of your foundation and integrate those things that support you and release what doesn't. I'm holding that space for you today. I know that you have what it takes to take the next step as you are in alignment with your good today. I'm accepting that for you. I'm affirming and knowing it to be true. And I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Peace and love, everyone. Namaste.